So guys, the VMAs were last night, and if I had to pick one word to sum everything up, I think I would go with overwhelming. It started really strong. Started with, Nikki and Taylor and their whole, oh, we put our beef behind us, look at us performing together, whatever. I love both Nikki and Taylor. Fine, no problems with that. Then, we moved on to some awards. Quite honestly, the people who won the awards don't stick out to me as much as everything that happened as a whole. Okay, we had, Nikki accepting her award, having trouble getting on the stage because her dress was so tight around her ass. And then she gets up there and calls out Miley for talking about her in the media. Got all sassy there. She went from, accepting her award nice and sweet to, what is this? Then, we have Justin Bieber performing Where Are You Now and What Do You Mean? And I think he did okay. I am a Justin Bieber fan, but I think he could have done a little bit better. His costume choice was just kind of plain, especially for him. He kind of goes a little bit crazy on the outfits sometimes, just kind of wear like a baseball cap and a t-shirt. But hey, maybe it had to do with the harness and the flying. Okay. But then he started crying. I'm still confused as to why he was crying. I'm seeing people saying that, it was the first time he performed in a while. He's getting his mojo back. He missed it, all of this stuff. Fine, but it was a little strange for me. It almost felt kind of forced. I might get some hate for that, but it felt kind of forced to me. Why are you crying? He wasn't tearing, he was crying. It was a little awkward for everyone, I think. And then, we have Miley dropping her album randomly. She just randomly performed. I think her performance was good. It was very, normal Miley. But, it wasn't the stranger side. If that's not your thing, you might not have enjoyed it. Then she dropped her album and then the website crashed. I actually was listening to it just a minute ago. I'm probably going to review that either later on tonight or tomorrow. It's probably tomorrow because it's a little bit overwhelming. There's so much going on and I'm a little bit confused by all of the things being thrown at me on that album. Is it an album? It's a little bit crazy and chaotic. So I think I might review that tomorrow. Give myself a little more time to have it kind of sink in. And Gigi Gorgeous was there. That was amazing. Introducing Miley and her performance. That was fantastic. I love Gigi. And then I'm going to move on now to the, most, I think, disturbing thing for me was everything about Kanye West. Everything about Kanye West last night disturbed me. I can't even remember the last time that someone accepted the Video Vanguard Award and didn't perform for 10 minutes. He didn't perform anything. And, they had Taylor bring it out. Oh, cute. He once offended her. All right. Okay. Didn't hate that. Fine. I get it. The little banter. Fine. But then he gets up there and just doesn't say anything for a good minute and a half. Maybe 2 minutes. I don't know. I didn't count it, but felt like an eternity. And just stood there and just kind of let people cheer for him. I felt awkward for the people in the audience that were like, why are we still cheering for him? Can he just open his mouth? He's just bow at my feet. I don't know. I have a complex about Kanye, but I think I have every right to, and I know I'm not the only one. And then he just opens his mouth and says a bunch of, oh my gosh, I don't even know where all this stuff was coming from. He was picking things from here and here, and he just, nothing made sense. He was 1 minute talking about, what would I have done if I had had a daughter? Would I have taken the mic away from Taylor Swift? To, why do we give people awards? Because it gives these amazing artists the opportunity to be shined on in a bad light and accept their title as losers for the first time ever. And, I think he was just more trying to make a statement than actually say things that mattered. And then he was, making a big deal of, well, MTV was advertising that Taylor was going to give me this award so they could get, more publicity off that and more people to watch and this and that. He was using the platform of MTV presenting him an award to bash MTV presenting awards. I'm confused in every way. And then everything he said after that was just blah, 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 blah. it hurt to focus on, but I knew I wanted to focus on it, to talk about it, and it was painful to do so. I mean, first of all, he got up there in his, Sunday movie attire with like his, camo, not even camo. It was just tan khaki colored t-shirt with his khaki colored pants rolled up. Really, that's like how I answer the door on Sundays. If you come to my house, I will answer the door in a t-shirt and rolled up sweats. Okay, maybe it cost, $3,000, $4,000 for his crazy plain ensemble, but it was a little bit, shameful. And if he didn't like being at the awards, he shouldn't have accepted the award. We all know how Kanye is. I don't think it would have been too far-fetched for him to be like, I don't want this award. Even if he got up there and went, I don't accept this. I just don't get it. And then the craziest thing of all comes out of his mouth. And I'm honestly surprised that I haven't heard this from him before. But still, when I heard it, I was like, no, that can't be. The universe couldn't have allowed that to come out of that guy's mouth. And he announces that he's running for president in 2020. I couldn't tell if it was a joke. Still, part of me, I'm like, is he kidding? I don't know. I mean, I'm seeing stuff all over line. Hashtag Kanye for president, Kanye 2020. Oh, man. I would genuinely sell my left arm, my eye, my kidney, my firstborn child, and all of my hopes and dreams just to make Kanye disappear. And I wouldn't think twice about it. I wouldn't look back. Kanye has this superiority complex that takes away from any of his work. I was a Kanye fan years ago. I'm not a big fan of a lot of his new work. I like Big Sean, who he brought up, and some of the artists that he does work with, I enjoy. But Kanye himself, I think that his arrogant demeanor and personality has overshadowed his music. So when you think Kanye, you don't think of, oh, this song, that track, that artist. You think, oh, Kanye. He's full of himself. He calls himself Yeezus. Any credibility he has, I think, is kind of knocked down by his presence and the way he just feels that he's entitled to all of this. When, everyone was there trying to honor Kanye, which, again, I don't necessarily agree with, but that's not the issue here. They were honoring Kanye, and he went there and shat all over the process, said some very abstract and unconnected things, and then announced his presidency and walked off. And I think some of the people in the audience's faces were fantastic. And I'm a little surprised. Do you think Kanye is seriously running for president? I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. I'm surprised it hasn't happened already. I just hope that maybe this is the one thing that when he loses horribly, knocks him off his pedestal. I don't think it will, but I'm holding out hope. So what did you guys think of the VMAs? What did you think about Kanye? You probably disagree with me because Kanye has a crap ton of fans. That is fine. I really dislike Kanye. It's not for his music. I'm not really into a lot of his newer stuff, but I have enjoyed some of his older stuff. But I just don't like Kanye. I just think that Kanye is very full of himself with no reason and tries to take advantage of situations like this and just, let's all rise up and, fight against award shows and I'm running for president and that kind of stuff matters when you're president, the VMAs. Okay, in his mind it does. So tell me what you thought. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, all of that, and I will see you guys next time.